Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
I promise, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I promise that when it eventually becomes warm outside, perhaps even to the point where you sweat from your brow, and say, for any instance, when it's warm outside, whenever that may happen, maybe next year, I, Tony Tone the First, will not complain about the heat or the humidity. I won't even complain if there's any bugs this spring or summer, if we do indeed get a spring or summer. I'm convinced that winter is just going to last forever. And Facebook's not doing me any favors. I don't know if you ever check the memories or on this day. Facebook reminded me a couple years ago, I think it was either a couple years ago yesterday, maybe, it was 70 degrees. Had my kids at the park. And then Facebook reminded me that we went to Tees for ice cream afterwards. So you would think that a sign of spring would be when Tees opens. And today Tees opens and it's snowy. I shoveled before work in dress pants and dress shoes, which is ill-advised, especially if a large portion of your driveway has ice underneath it. I almost did the splits. Or as far as any man my size should go in dress pants and dress shoes at 7:20 in the morning. It was like, oh no, my leg, nope. And yeah, anyways. And we also still need to have a chiropractor in the store. If there's a chiro in the house, sometimes I say that and Dr. Jeff Hansen is over here or Brad Bark, but if there's any chiros out there, you want to do a drive-by adjustment, I think we could all use it. Hey, but at least there's not a giant snowstorm coming this way Tuesday night. What's that, Ryan? There's a giant snowstorm coming this way Tuesday night? Come on. What's the deal? All right. This is unfortunate. But it's the reality of living in the Midwest, right? There's a couple things I want to mention before we officially get rolling. Did you watch the Iowa Hawkeye basketball game the other night? Thousands of you did, based on the amount of people that our Facebook post has reached. Joe Wieskamp, former Muskie, had an unbelievable shot to win the game for the Iowa Hawkeyes against Rutgers the other night. If you haven't seen this yet, Ryan, let's roll it.
3.3 on the clock. Baseball pass.
How much time? 3.3 seconds. And somehow he banks it in. It's one thing to make a shot like that, but then to bank it off of the part of the backboard where it hit. Like, I was shooting a basketball yesterday at that, Muscatine Sportsplex in the old Washington School. I was trying to maybe even, like, just replicate that angle of the backboard. I don't even watch this. It's just Joe Wieskamp. Banks open. So I didn't see it happen live, of course. I wasn't watching the game. I'm a bad fan. I should have been. Look at that, though. Ice in his veins. That doesn't even... It's like the top part of the backboard. Like, how many times does that go in? So I just see Facebook explode. I find the clip online, and then I watched it, and then I decided I would make a meme because one of my Facebook friends shared a picture of the Hawkeye bench, and all of the players were just like... And then the poor Rutgers kid just looked like somebody took all his Christmas presents or something, whatever. Like, so I put that meme together and I put it on the Hy-Vee Facebook page, and it's reached, as of last night, it was 90,000 people. I don't know if it's more than that. It's a lot. It's been shared 687 times. When you realize you should have guarded the freshman, Wieskamp. So I created that, put it up, and I didn't think it would. I thought people would think it was funny. I didn't think it would reach almost 100,000 people, but I'm glad that y'all are enjoying that at the expense of. And look at, Ryan, zoom in on some of those faces. That one Hawkeye kid, God love him in the background. He's just kind of like, look at that kid. And then the fans, you can see there's Hawkeyes seated behind the bench, and shock and awe for sure. Should have guarded the freshman, and I know that he did kind of guard him. Not enough to stop him from making the shot. So congratulations to Joe Wieskamp and the Iowa Hawkeyes. That's very exciting. All right, let's get to our first guest who's patiently waiting. He's back on the show. Corey Doffelt, friend of mine, is here talking about Headbangers for Hayden. They have an event coming up this Saturday. Corey, welcome back, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
Oh, my pleasure. I love when you come on and you brought some great props.
I did today.
This time. This is really exciting. So this is the second annual event coming up.
Second annual event
Contrary.
at Contrary. It'll be Saturday, February 23rd at noon. And this was last year's glass that we did.
Right.
And then this is this year's glass. And
it's got a gold rim on it.
We added the gold
Super
rim
nice.
to correlate with childhood cancer awareness.
Yep. Betsy's zooming in on the glasses right now. Right, so gold, sort of the color, right?
Kind of like the
I was going to say you have this great shirt
ribbon,
on, and you have the ribbon for childhood cancer awareness. So that makes total sense to have that on the glass. I know that last year you guys were, I don't even want to say pleasantly surprised. You were shocked at the turnout for the first event.
We only
right?
ordered 72 of these glasses.
Okay.
And I believe 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock, we were taking orders.
Wow.
Because we were sold out.
So, and the last year's events also started at noon, right?
Correct.
So in just about an hour,
respond.
Unbelievable. Headbangers for Hayden helps area families with children battling cancer.
Correct.
And you did this event last year. I know that there's been area families, and this is very fitting that you're here because this week is also like National Random Acts of Kindness Week. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No.
So it's fitting that you're here while that's happening this week. So when you have an event like this, and people that are watching us, I hope that you'll consider coming out this Saturday at noon at Contrary and supporting it. What's powerful, Corey, is that somebody's going to come out, they're going to pick up a glass. The new glass is $15, right?
$15, and that includes a pour.
Your first pour at Contrary, which is very nice. But then with those funds that you're able to raise, like if you look ahead to this Saturday, we know it's going to be successful. Then how do you guys identify families that could use help? Because unfortunately, there are a lot of families going through some tough circumstances. Do they reach out to you? Do you have like friends of theirs contact the Headbangers for Hayden folks?
Some reach out. Some that we see from going through our experience with Hayden.
Sure.
So sometimes we just, friends will let us know of someone that they know going through cancer treatment. And pretty much word of mouth is
I was going to say.
How we hear about a family going through a tough time with, dealing with childhood cancer.
And then through, again, events like this, you're able to help these families, and it's so powerful, right? Because as much as this is a fun event, and this will be a great time, right? It is about helping people in need.
It's about helping people.
But what a better way to raise funds, right? I mean, this is such a great, Contrary is a great place in Muscatine. They make excellent beer.
They make great beer.
We both agree.
Yes.
And, for $15, I mean, look at this. This is so worth $15. And I use that glass all the time. From the first, it's my go-to beer drinking glass at home, and this year's glass is just great. So for $15, you're gonna come out and have a good time. But I just hope y'all keep that perspective in mind that you're gonna help out local families in need. Now, Corey, if someone's feeling a little bit more, they're like, I like my Contrary, I like a 16-ounce glass just fine. But how can I get one of those 64-ounce?
Well,
babies?
We have 3 of these that we are raffling off.
Excellent. Okay.
And then we had our logo laser imprinted on the.
That's lasered on?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! I thought it was a sticker.
Nope.
That's a laser?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, that's cool. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. So if you look at that, this is like the real deal, right? So how much is a raffle ticket going to be for a chance to win this?
Well. I forget what we were charging.
That's all right. You're going to find out on Saturday when you show up, folks.
I do know for $20 we were going to do the length of the bar.
There you go. Wow, that's a great idea. Typically, they try and find someone tall like you or I.
Yeah.
But the length of the bar is a lot longer.
The length of the bar is a lot longer.
I was going to say
$20.
Even if you and I put our arms together, the length of the bar would probably be longer than that.
More than likely.
Wow. This is great though. This is vacuum insulated, and folks will take a
half gallon.
Right, half gallon.
Yep.
Show up to Contrary, fill it with your favorite brew. I mean, it's really, really nicely constructed, And I love that that's lasered on there. Wow. Yeah, so again, the three of these.
T-imaging engraving.
Okay.
Laser engraving.
T-imaging, and are they local?
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Tammy Parody.
We got local people with lasers in this town. I don't even know about it. Gotta get some.
And then,
Travis did your shirt.
yes.
With Keep the Bee Floored.
Correct.
Right.
That's correct.
I'll say that without getting in any trouble. Travis, great business, and I know he's a good friend and been good to Headbangers for Hayden. So if we go to, we had the Facebook event pulled up, and on the event, the Hayden Facebook page is the flyer for this year.
Yes.
Based on the success of the first year, again, I'm confident, no matter if it's 80 degrees out or if it's
snowing,
precipitating, whatever, people are going to show up because they want to have a good time, and more importantly, they want to support a good cause. Corey, would you tell people to get there early? Can they get there early?
I would get there early.
Yeah.
No matter what. Even if you have to wait in your vehicle before they open the doors.
Correct.
I'd get there early because I feel these glasses are going to go fast.
Absolutely, they are. How many glasses are you starting off with on Saturday?
This year, we're starting off with 144.
Oh, my goodness. 144.
Correct.
Is that specific reason for that amount?
Well, we did 72.
You doubled it.
And then when we started doing orders, we sold another 72.
Wow.
So we sold 144 last year. So we're going to start with 144 this year. And I don't think we'll have a problem selling those out.
I don't think so either. I bet.
I don't think we're going to take orders this year unless the demand says otherwise.
Okay. All right. I like how you're careful about saying that. I mean, listen, best case scenario is by this Saturday afternoon, you got no more glasses left.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah, I know you don't want to have to take them back home or whoever is storing them or whatever the case may be. And it's just something powerful, right? When I look at this glass in my kitchen and I go to use it, I always will look at the Headbangers for Hayden logo, and I'll think about Hayden, and I'll think about how there are families going through some difficult times in Muscatine and the surrounding communities. And that's what this organization is all about paying it forward. You guys were able to, once again, help some kids around the holidays.
Yes, we were.
With some Christmas presents. There's great pictures that are, again, on the Headbangers for Hayden Facebook page. You went up to the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. How many vehicle loads of presents did you have, Corey?
We had 4.
Wow. And they're not just like a couple things in the trunk. No. I mean, you guys brought a ton of stuff up there, right? Holy moly, look at that.
I forget what the final total was that the bake sale did now. But I know it was very successful.
Right.
And then in that picture there, we do have some more of those 30-ounce Arctic tumblers for sale too.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you're into the insulated cups,
I might have some of those down there.
Good.
At Contrary.
Sell them on Saturday.
Yeah.
So again, we're talking to Corey Dahlfeld, Headbangers for Hayden. They've got their second annual event with Contrary Brewing coming up this Saturday. That's the 23rd. It happens at noon. Don't get there at 2 and go, what? You're sold out? Contrary won't be sold out of beer, but as far as the cool glasses.
We might still have some of those up for raffle, though, at 2. So
good. So, yes.
We're spacing those out.
That's a good idea. And again, 64-ounce, one-of-a-kind container.
And it has our logo on there.
And the, laser engraved logo. The fact that they're able to put a logo on something like that and not compromise the container.
Correct.
Because when I think of lasers, I feel like it should melt something like this.
The same lady that did this also did those Arctic.
Oh, the Arctic cups? Those are sweet. So,
and that was laser engraved, too.
If, for whatever reason, somebody can't make it, but they're thinking like, boy, I want to help out Headbangers for Hayden. I mean, you guys are out and about quite a bit. You have so many people that are connected to Headbangers for Hayden. I'm assuming it would just be as easy as reaching out to one of y'all and saying...
On Facebook
right? Yep. Like if you're watching this and you're thinking, I can't make it on Saturday, but I'd love to donate to the cause to be able to help. Because, again, in addition to supporting those local families through monetary prepping for next year's draw of presents to take the University of Iowa Children's Hospital, right?
Yes.
Our special guest, Offset, getting a little fired up. I love having babies near the show. It's the nature of doing a live show, right? So how are you feeling heading into Saturday? You feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
After you do an event like this, you learn a lot. You take a lot of good things away. I know that Mark and Rob are great. Mark was actually going to be on the show. I can't remember which day it was, but he had to cancel because something came up. But we're going to get him back on here. It makes it easy to be able to do events in town when you have good support like that, right?
Yes, it's awesome.
Wow.
Yep. Pick the day.
Pick the day, they said.
Yep.
That's fantastic. All we need to do is be sunny and 60 degrees so we can be out on that beautiful deck that they've got. That'd be
great, but
this weather. It's just the never-ending winter, right?
Yeah.
But the good thing, again, contrary, is it's starting right near their front door, so
Yes.
it does not matter. Don't let anything deter you from showing up and supporting a good cause. It's going to be a great time. Do you have a particular contrary beer that you enjoy or that you're looking forward to having? I mean,
It's my favorite porter.
Wow.
And chocolate milk stout mixed together.
Oh my God.
It's butter beer. It's delicious.
You almost forget for a second that, right? You're like, oh yeah, this is a beer. This tastes so good. Those contrary beers, I mean, it's no joke, right?
I haven't found one yet.
I'm 100% with you. I've tried. Typically, when we're down there, I'm the guy that's like, I know one of those called Crafty, which is a great name. I'm also available, Mark and Robin, if you ever are looking to name a beer. First of all, it should be my name, and then
we gotta talk to Mark and
Robin. Then the tone. It could be the peanut butter and chocolate porter mixed together, for all I'm concerned. Even if they have a beer that they just need to rework the name. So when people buy the $15 gold rim glass for this year, their first pour is free, but then, Corey, they should bring the glass back to Contrary because
in the month of March, every time you bring the glass back, then Contrary is going to make a donation to Headbangers for Hayden.
Yes. So it's more than just one-time use with the glass. Again, I use mine at home all the time, but it says right on there, that's important to note, right? So keep bringing. Now, will they just do that for the gold rim glass, or can I bring last year's glass as well? For now, just take gold rim glass.
And I'll find out if Mark will do that.
I love how golden glass looks, though. That's super cool.
I'll put it on Facebook.
Yeah, so you bring that down.
If we can do both.
Anytime throughout the month of March, you're going to use it. And we're going to tell you, and what I've started to do at home is I always rinse out the glass in between. And that's, if you're ever at Contrary, you see them do that. They've got that fancy thing where they put the glass upside down and it sprays it, and then I don't know if it's just easier to pour beer into or what, but oh my gosh. I started doing that at home. I don't have a fancy upside down contraption. I just have a sink, but it works all the same, right? So I know it might seem weird to have somebody say bring your own glass to a bar, but that's if you want to continue to help out in the month of March.
Correct.
Absolutely. Besides your wife, who is Kendra's probably working right now.
Yes,
she's
working
right around the corner.
Yep.
Works here at Hy-Vee. You have a lot of friends and good people that have supported the Headbangers for Hayden group. I don't know if you want to list everybody, but certainly it takes an army to put events like this together and to have them run as smooth as they will this Saturday at noon.
Besides me and Kendra, there's Justin and Kelly Ant, Tim and Nita Johnson, Brett and Susie Garrett, and Mike Boynton. And we are all board members of Headbangers for Hayden. And then we've got so many friends and family that help out.
It's pretty powerful, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a great group. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm the dummy that scheduled a wedding at Hy-Vee on the same day as your event. So I'm gonna try and do my setup stuff here, shoot down at noon to get a glass, to fill it, to have, and then come back and take care of that. But if you're watching this Saturday, right? Noon. Contrary Brewing here in Muscatine.
Correct.
144. I keep feeling like every time I hold the glass like this, I always feel like I'm going to drop it. I don't know why. I use that one at home all the time, but for whatever reason on this show, I always feel like I'm going to drop something. And this will not be the first time that I break a glass. $15. Help out. Headbangers for Hayden. This is limited edition glass. I imagine the plan is to continue this event.
Correct.
Okay. You had mentioned maybe trying to do an additional event at Contrary as it warmed up or into the fall. Have you kicked the tires on that anymore?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. Well, it's a great idea, and based on the success of the first go-round, I have no worries. I mean, I feel like you guys are going to do just great this Saturday. I mean, I hope enough people, even if we do get more snow Tuesday into Wednesday, by Wednesday afternoon, first of all, these plow truck drivers are doing an outstanding job, right? I heard a plow truck go by my house at 4 a.m. this morning.
I heard one go by at 10:30 last night.
Right, so they're just working constantly. Nobody's, like, the only people that are happy that it keeps snowing are people that own their own snowplow businesses. Like, they're making money hand over fist. And by the way, if you own your own snowplow business and you're making all this money, you better be there on Saturday to support Headbangers for Hayden, because it's just snowing money in your world. But the rest of us, we're just like, come on, let's get this over with so that we can, sit outside at the deck of Contrary, and please continue to use that gold rim glass throughout the month of March. 144 glasses available this Saturday at noon, $15 a pop. Now, this is a question I just thought about, and I'm glad. I almost forgot to ask. When they show up on Saturday to buy the glass, are they buying the glass from you? Are they buying it from Contrary? Do they have to bring cash to pay for the glass?
Last year, they just went up to the counter.
Perfect.
They took care of them at Contrary.
Okay.
And no, they don't have to.
That's good.
Bring cash.
I just figured I would ask because, I mean, I don't want to leave any question unanswered.
But they do have to bring cash if they want to buy a raffle ticket.
Yes, if you want a chance to win the 64-ounce limited edition. Is it a growler? Is that what it's called? Okay, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. This awesome growler right here. Chance to win one of 3 of those at Contrary this Saturday with Headbangers for Hayden. 144 gold rim glasses. I would love to text Corey later Saturday evening and say, how many glasses do you have left? And you respond back with a big old goose egg, right?
Hopefully I do that by 3, 4 o'clock.
And selfishly, that's why I got to stop down, because I want to keep the collection of glasses going, right?
Yeah.
I just love that you started with 72 last year and had to reorder an hour into the event. That is really exciting. So don't let anything stop you from supporting Headbangers for Hayden. They're easy to access on Facebook, right?
Yes.
We just showed you the Facebook page. I mean, if you're on there, you can contact Corey or anybody connected to the page. They'll follow up with you immediately. If you ever have a suggestion for different fundraisers or things to try, I'm sure you guys are always looking for the next idea. And all of this is, of course, in memory of Hayden Doffelt, and what a great way to be able to continue his legacy by helping others that are going through some tough times. It's really an incredible way to be able to continue paying it forward.
That's a great picture.
It's one of the best pictures ever, right? I mean, best Hawkeye fan as far as I'm concerned, right? I just hope that this event continues, bake sale, and when we see pictures from delivering Christmas presents, it's just super powerful. And I know the nurses at the Children's Hospital were just shocked, right?
They were amazed, overjoyed,
yeah,
but mostly amazed that our community raised that much to bring up there.
Well, I tell you what, Muscatine's a good place to be, that's for sure. And when we can get behind individuals and organizations and come out to events like this coming Saturday, it's great. And again, I say this, if you can't make it for whatever reason, or if you're just like, I don't like good beer, which, I mean, that could be you too, but you like helping out a good cause, reach out to them and get involved. But if you like good beer, great beer, and an even greater cause, then come out this Saturday at noon and let's sell out every single one of those good-looking gold rim glasses. It's always good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah.
I don't know where baby girl is, but she's in good hands.
She's in good hands.
Maybe went to see mom for a minute. It's nice to be able to have good help. You're like, what you want to bring baby Kate on the show? I need some help so I can do this. And your helpers don't have school today, so it's a win-win.
That was great.
They thought they were going to sleep in. You're like, no. We're going to Hy-Vee. All right, Corey Doffelt, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Don't miss out this Saturday. Gold rim glass. This is right here. This is it. $15. First pour is free, and then bring it back to Contrary throughout the month of March, and they will continue supporting Headbangers for Hayden. They're on Facebook and easy to find. I promise you will have a good time. The last thing I want you to do is miss out on this great opportunity. And like I said, doesn't matter what the weather is doing, nothing is going to stop this event from taking place.
No.
Right? Could you imagine, though, Corey, if it was like even 40 degrees?
Oh, man.
We'd have so
great.
much snow melting, and It's going to happen soon, right?
Hopefully, sooner than later.
Right. This is going to be the longest winter in the history of winters. All right, we can go to the cart cam if we have it operational. Betsy, are you up for the challenge? Okay. Betsy is ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're sitting here on President's Day, Monday, the 18th of February. But, Betsy, it's also National Drink Wine Day. And have I drank wine from my headbangers from Hayden glass? Yes, is the answer. I have.
There's nothing I haven't drank out.
I was going to say, some tap water, wine, always a good option. So, National Drink Wine Day.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal out of the headbangers for Hayden Cup. Oh, my. I didn't even think that was an option. So Betsy is going to show us a couple different displays of wine. We have several throughout the store, and you can find those at places like Wine and Spirits, but then just right around the corner from where we're doing the show here, there's some $3 bottles of wine. And then right around the corner from Betsy, across from where you can see they're getting things ready for Chinese and Italian, they've got a little display of Arden Creek. Oh, Arden Creek, how we love thee in our house. I can see some Johanna on the top shelf. Thank you, sir. Some Red 52, maybe some County Fair. It's all good when it comes from Arden Creek, where they are making all of that. Again, talk about people doing things on a local level, contrary with the Great Headbangers for Hayden event. Arden Creek making their fantastic wine. This is good. In addition to that, it's also National Battery Day. So do you need batteries? Do you have a whole bunch of kids' toys in your house and you have a drawer, the junk drawer, if you'll have it, in our kitchen, is loaded to the brim with batteries, right? So if you find yourself needing batteries, well, guess what? We can get you taken care of here at Hy-Vee with, of course, a great selection of batteries. And I think that's where our very own Betsy is heading at this very moment to show off some batteries. I always had a friend of mine, my friend Bob, who might be watching this. Bob's house growing up, they always had batteries, fresh batteries, in all the toys. Maybe y'all had that friend as well, right? We all had that friend. You're like, what do you just own a battery factory? Every toy works? That was Bob for me. So I've tried to make it a point with the kids in my house and the toys that they have to not be the house that doesn't, have things with batteries in it. So celebrate National Battery Day. Stop by Hy-Vee, load up, and we'll take care of you. And then last but not least, it's crab stuffed. You come on over. We'll get you set up. Crab stuffed flounder day. So I don't know if maybe that's something they have in the Broderson house. Crab stuffed flounder. What are we having for dinner tonight, Mama Broderson? Oh, more crab stuffed flounder. All right. That's highfalutin at the Broderson house, isn't it? Crab stuffed flounder night, always. Hey, Mel, how you doing? It's Drink Wine Day. Or as it's been known during the winter, every day in my house, Drink Wine Day. You know what's going to happen? Brian looks great. He's setting up for our next guest. Very nice. He knows exactly how to handle purses and clutches. No, he does not. That's all right. Yeah, don't ask him why. All right, so Betsy's got some batteries. There we go. Took a half hour to find the batteries, but we did. Hopefully Betsy can't hear me. I don't think she can. She can hear me. Excellent. Thank you, Betsy. Hey, while you're at it, there was a line at Starbucks. Could you grab my drink for me? It's probably iced by now, but if you don't mind. Thank you, Betsy. Is that rude, Millie? Millie's like, I remember when Tony would have got his own Starbucks. Now he's sending so many people. Oh, Betsy remembers too, she's saying. She's got the cart cam, though. I mean, at this point, if I were Betsy or Cody or whomever is operating the cart cam, I would tell Toyota, let's put an engine on it so that they could sit in the cart and then they could control it. You know what I'm saying? Right? We could be at that level. Yeah. They give us the Toyota Muscatine credit card is what Millie is saying. That'll go over well. I'm sure that they want me to have a credit card. All right. Well, hopefully my Starbucks drink is ready, Betsy. Otherwise, just tell them I need the special. Sound like such a diva. But there was a line, and I had to get back to do the show, and very busy. People helping people. All right, let's get to our next guests who are here to talk about a purse auction. This is cool. So Kelly Ricketts and Becky Zuck are with us. I don't know who is who, though, but I feel like you look familiar.
I'm Becky Zuck.
Becky, how are you?
Hi.
How do I know you?
I have a high school son, Cooper.
Okay, maybe that's it. And you just, how are
Kelly
you?
Ricketts.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet
I just
you.
saw you when you were walking in, and I'm like, oh, she looks familiar. And maybe that's just because I'm getting old now and I've been around town for a while.
I think maybe we did the baseball.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
okay.
I was on the committee that
That's That's right. Yeah. See, I'm not crazy, everybody.
You're a local celebrity.
Crazy.
Hit-a-thon night.
The hit-a-thon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is great. Well, thank you both for being here. Tri-T. This is an organization. Millie's sending me notes on this, and I'm like, I feel like every time I've ever talked about Tri-T, I've either said something wrong or I've not explained it well. So before we even talk about the silent purse auction, can we just explain Tri-T a little bit? Whoever wants to start.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I can talk about Tri-T. Tri-T is an organization of women that are looking. We use charity, and the premise is, I think, the slogan in the back is through love, charity through love. And we get together once a month. We talk about ways to fundraise for girls, and then we also, basically what we're trying to do is give opportunity for girls that don't have it, 4th grade girls, to go to camp.
Excellent. Okay, so that's what it is all about. It's about the annual camp that'll be coming up. Well, whenever winter ends.
Yeah.
Right? Quite
Hopefully by June. We're hoping.
Is that when camp is? Is June?
Yes,
Oh
camp
my
is in
gosh.
June. It's actually a national organization.
That's what I thought. Right. Okay.
And there are several local chapters here in Muscatine, and our chapter is GEO.
Okay.
But just so if anybody's listening out there, and is familiar with other chapters, there's several here in Muscatine. So we do end up sending a number of 4th grade girls from our community to this camp, which is up in Camp Wyoming, north, I guess, directly north of here, about an hour and a half. So
that's fantastic.
It's a great opportunity to recognize 4th grade girls, give them an opportunity to meet other girls. We buy all their camper supplies.
Wow,
What
so
we
you really
do
take
mainly
care of them.
Right. What we try to do the most part, so why I say opportunity is because we really try to get rid of any opportunity that might be an obstacle for them. It might be financial, it might be setting up, it might be helping them fill out the paperwork, anything that we can do to help support the families to get the child to camp.
What about 4th grade? I mean, there's obviously some significance there. I have a nearly 5-month-old daughter at home now, so I'm sure that I'll experience this soon, as everyone has told me how much easier it is to raise girls than boys. That's all they've said. I feel like they're all lying to me. But is there there has to be a significance with 4th grade being a pivotal
I don't have the answer to that.
Why can't I say pivotal? Thank you. Pivotal time in their life? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if that's just the age that the organization feels like they're mature enough to go away for a week, away from their families perhaps.
That makes sense.
I don't
though,
know.
right?
We don't have a technical answer for that.
No,
sorry.
that's fine. I mean, I remember 4th grade like it was not that long ago, and I feel like that's just when things started to get awkward for me. I was already awkwardly tall. I mean, I was 5'7" when I was 12, right? So I was just like a giant. I hope that doesn't happen to my daughter. I don't want, God forbid, I had to deal with it, but her. I mean, although that might not be a bad thing, because then all the boys would be intimidated, right? Right?
Speaking of basketball.
Yeah, that's right. That's all I'm hoping is that she's 6'5" like daddy. All right, so the silent purse auction, and right, I mean, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention this great event coming up. It's this Friday, the 22nd. I look at these dates and I'm thinking this isn't this week. February is over essentially, and there's so much going on. So a very great looking flyer. All the info is on Facebook. 6 to 8 at Wine Nuts, and you could win a Louis Vuitton purse for $20.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Because those are worth a lot more than that, I've been told. Right?
Yes.
Some of the stuff that shows up to my house, I just don't even ask my wife how much it costs.
Best.
That's what I've been. Right. I've learned a couple of good lessons in life. So how do they show up to Wine Nuts this Friday and purchase tickets for that? Right?
Yeah, that's something new this year. This is actually the 4th year that we have put together this fundraiser, and all the funds, all the proceeds from the fundraising events go to purchase all the camp supplies for the girls. We take them back to school shopping, and then we also try to help out around Christmas time.
Excellent.
100% of the money is spent on the girls that are selected. So this is the 4th year. Becky was in charge a couple years, and then she taught me how to kind of take charge.
Like, good luck, Kelly. So, but it's not. This is a lot of work to put these together. Any event is a lot of work, but it's certainly one of this kind. I mean, this is very unique, right?
It is.
I don't know a lot of other organizations that do a silent purse auction. I think it's great, though.
Like any fundraising event, it takes some time, but we've got a wonderful group of ladies that we meet once a month, and so everybody they donate their time and treasures and talents. So basically, for anybody that's not familiar with a purse auction, we've requested donations, either from ourselves, our friends, our family members. And so all of the purses that will be at the auction are donated.
That's fantastic.
And then some of them are gently used.
Sure.
But we get Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Coach.
There's so many great examples.
Yeah.
I mean, just here on the set, I mean, it's great.
Evening bags.
The vintage one is fun. What was great is watching Ryan Broderson help y'all set him up because he didn't. I mean, my wife and I have been together almost 10 years, and I probably have gotten something out of her purse like twice. That's how paranoid I am. I don't know what's in there. So whenever she asks me to like get something from her purse, I'm always like, first of all, there's 700 compartments. I don't even know. Like if I looked in this Kors, and thank God this isn't somebody's purse with how I just looked in. Like, what do you got in there? But you look at these, and this is where I feel like kind of like a caveman. I mean, there's so many different compartments, right? Betsy, please zoom in so that the folks at home realize how I don't understand what y'all utilize all these different pockets for, right?
Well, there's a lot of important things you have to carry.
Right, I get it. Trust me.
Top secret.
Yeah, even holding this, I feel really uncomfortable, right? Like, I can't even tell you. I like that clasp, so that's nice. So, silent auction. So you will be able to walk around and place bids this Friday on something that you might have your eye on. Is it an event that at 8 p.m. is when you're pulling all the silent auction sheets? Because I imagine for folks that have their eye on something, they're going to maybe tend to do that hover thing where at a fundraiser they kind of hover around to make sure that they get what they've had their eye on. So is it 8 o'clock sharp? You'll pull the sheets.
You want me to talk about that?
Sure.
So we have in the past we did a bid in Bordeaux. That was our fundraiser for many years, and we found that does happen. But then we also found that people that were interested in multiple items would lose things because at the last minute. So what we've done instead is we do a staggered bid sheet, so about every half hour.
Yeah, so the event starts at...
So that way if you don't get the first purse that you wanted, then you can go all in on another purse because then because that's the idea, right? Is it's to raise money, and there's times where your budget might not allow you to spend.
Sure.
So doing a staggered closing helps, I think, with that.
It does. It keeps people engaged through the 2-hour events. And then what's new this year is this Louis Vuitton.
That is the bag.
Yes, this is the bag.
That's impressive.
It was donated to our group, and we are so thankful for that because what we're doing is we're selling raffle tickets at $20 a piece. The retail value of the bag is over $1,000.
Oh my gosh.
So this is quite the prize.
Wow.
So at the end of the night, should you unfortunately be overbid on all of the items that you were looking for in the silent auction, you can purchase an opportunity to win this Louis Vuitton. And so we've got the big raffle drum on hand, and we're going to make a big to-do of it. And
will that be raffled off this Friday night?
Yes.
Okay, so that will go home with someone this Friday. And if we get back to being able to send some of the girls to camp locally, do you know how many? Is it a handful each year for Muscatine that will be sent to the Tri-T camp?
It usually
does it vary, or is it?
It does vary, and we have sent either 2 or anywhere from 2 to 4 girls every year, our chapter alone, and then take that times 7 chapters within the Muscatine area.
Wow.
So they usually Muscatine's other chapters, unfortunately, usually don't have as much funding as we do.
Gotcha.
We're pretty aggressive with our fundraising so that we can send girls, and so they'll send maybe 2, so 14, anywhere from 14 to 18 girls from Muscatine get to go.
That is fantastic. It does seem interesting that there's different chapters of I mean, has there ever been talk of just bringing all the chapters together?
I think every chapter is unique in that they draw new members, and we actually, I'll put a plug in, we're always looking for new members to join our group, and our chapter happens to be a lot of us working moms. We have families of our own, and just was looking for a way to give back to the community. I know for myself, I wanted to find another sense of community with women in Muscatine, and so we do social events together in addition to the fundraising, and
awesome.
the other duties of camp. But if anyone's ever interested in being a part of a group like this, please give us a call, and we'll get you signed up.
Or even better, show up on Friday.
Yeah,
right?
show up on Friday.
So this Friday, 6 till 8 at Wine Nuts, and it's not a ticketed event. Correct me if I'm wrong,
No,
right? So
free.
okay, good.
If you don't see a purse you want, just come down and have some wine with us and
Right.
get to know the group.
Extend again today, as I
Because
found out, National Drink Wine Day.
Yeah.
Just carry it through the week.
Right. Well, there
With
you
more
go.
snow in the forecast. But again, the good news for y'all is Friday seems to be good. Right, and then the raffle tickets for the chance to win the Louis bag.
And they don't need to be present to win.
You don't have to be
No,
present to
no.
win. Oh,
You can
that's
purchase
marvelous.
the tickets all
Yeah.
week from one of us.
Good. Okay.
And or if you want to show up for a glass of wine on Friday,
Yeah.
you can purchase a ticket for the raffle. And if you can't stay, you don't have to be present to win. So
I mean, I would just assume be there if you're gonna think you're gonna win, right? Especially if you're gonna get aggressive. Over $1,000 though. Wow, that's unbelievable. My wallet
You
was
have
like,
no idea they cost that much.
I
do you?
don't know. No, I literally bought a new money clip thing this year, and I was uncomfortable about what I paid for that, and it was under $30. So when I hear that, it's like, oh my god, I'm so
it's smart of you not to ask.
Yeah.
Just continue with that philosophy.
right. I mean, but so much room for activities. That's why it's over $1,000. Clearly, right?
Yes.
I mean,
yes. There's a lot of important things you can put in there.
wow. Yeah, that one though, I think is cool. I don't know. I feel like I just need to tell my wife, like, go Friday. Could be a new diaper bag, Millie saying. Right. So many great options. Any idea how many purses in total you'll have on Friday?
I know last year we had up towards 60 different
Jeez
purses.
Louise.
And again, Vera Bradley, Michael
Yeah.
Kors, Kate Spade, Coach. Not all of them are,
Name brand.
luxury brand, but for young women, high schoolers, college-aged girls.
So
A lot
fun.
of times we'll also have little wallets or
Okay.
iPhone case,
Cool.
wristlets.
At this
so
point,
a
do you
variety
need
of-
any more donations, or? Are
Oh,
you
we
at-
would
Always,
take
Okay.
anything. Whatever's left over, we'll, take
So in
back the
case
next
you're
year.
watching and you're thinking, well, I just have that one closet full of
Yeah.
purses that I don't need.
Yes.
Right,
Great
Ryan?
cause.
Your mom's got that. Just bring them all down. Bring 'em
Actually,
all
that's
down.
how we recruited a member a few years ago. She had donated several purses to us, and then we were like, "Hey, you come every year, you donate.
Yeah,
Why don't you maybe
sign
join?"
up.
And she did.
It's such a great event. I mean, talk about just a good way. And I like the now. Sitting here as a man that also drinks wine, I'm not invited Friday, right?
no.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, we have men come down and,
Good.
yeah, of course. And then, one other thing I want to talk about that we didn't mention about our Tri-T group that's
Sure.
a really important part is the girls that we continue to follow those girls through high school.
Okay.
And we also give a scholarship. They get a scholarship when they graduate, when they enroll in college too. So it's not that we're
Louise.
just taking care of them here. We also try and track them throughout, keep track of where they're at, and try and provide that
So
opportunity.
fourth grade, 9, 10 years old, right? So you're gonna
Yeah, about 10.
right? Stay in touch with them. That is wonderful. And again, we're learning about
Tri-T.
National Tri-T Society from their website, and what a great way to be able to impact someone's life. I just love that you're deciding as already busy women to give, right? I mean, it's time consuming, but you feel so passionately about it
Yes.
that you're putting together a great event like this, so that and then when you see pictures like that, that's what it's all about, right? I imagine the experience that they have going to this camp, making friends, and then just knowing that they have that support, especially if, and I'm not saying this is the case, but if some of those local girls that are selected maybe don't have that positive female role model or someone they can look to or turn to should they ever need anything, right? That's where
Absolutely.
you kind of
Building their confidence
Yep.
is a large part of the camp. Letting them know that somebody believes in them.
yeah, right. And the camp annually again in Wyoming, is that what you said?
Camp Wyoming.
Camp Wyoming.
Camp Wyoming is
which
what it's called, okay.
About an hour and a half
Awesome.
north of here.
Wow. So they don't have to worry about anything when they go.
No, we
Everything's
take
taken
care of everything.
And again,
transportation.
We've even paid for medical.
Yes.
We've even
Wow.
paid for medical bills when they need a physical.
Jeez.
The bus picks them up. We pick them up with a suitcase in hand. And
super cool. And it all stems from a fun event like this Friday at
Yes.
Wine Nuts, 6 till 8, silent purse auction, including the over $1,000 Louis Vuitton bag. Is it a bag or is it a purse? I mean, I know what a clutch is. I thought was there an example of a clutch?
I don't know.
There's maybe a clutch right up there.
Oh, yes. We have
And there's
several.
like this is a wallet or a wristlet. With the,
I like the word clutch better, but you call it what you like.
I kind of have my eye on
wristlet.
the vintage.
Wristlet.
It's when
Look
they
at
have the
this.
little strap.
There's so many. Betsy, can you zoom in?
Here's like an example
I don't
of
think
a
I
wristlet.
ever want to have that many cards in my life. Look at that. I don't know if you can see, like, well, I got my library card. Look at my sausage hands. I could not be a purse model. This is cool, or a wristlet model for that. You know who could be? Delmer could be a wristlet model.
Okay,
this is very
that's
nice.
more of a wallet, but
This is
yeah.
more of a wallet. Okay.
Right.
I'm so awkward holding stuff like this. I can't even tell you. I don't know why.
And it's not because it's pink. It's just.
Oh gosh, no! I love the color. It's
And it's
great. It
Kate
brings out my eyes.
Spade.
And it's girlfriend. You don't have to tell me. I know about Kate Spade. Come on now. What do you think that I'm wearing the Kate Spade money clip? Right? Does this have a brand? I don't know. It says it's genuine leather. It smells like real leather. It's probably not. It's probably not that cool since it was less than $30. All right. This Friday, 6 till 8. Show up at Wine Nuts, downtown Muscatine. Bid often. Pay attention. I love that things close at different times, and $20 for a chance to win the Louis Vuitton purse. I thought you were going to be on the show. You're just, go ahead. What do you need? If they want to donate, okay, you can message the event page if you would like to donate. Should you be that person that has a room full of purses that you're just like, well, maybe you just got done watching Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, and you're like, I got to get rid of all these purses.
Doesn't bring me joy.
Doesn't bring you after you're done saying thank you to those old purses, donate them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All of my T-shirts
Spread
look
the
like
love.
little burritos because we've watched that in my house, and all of the hand towels and everything are nicely rolled up. And I feel like I had to say thank you to the shirt when I put it on this morning. If you haven't watched Tidying Up, do,
Yeah.
because you might be able to help out a good organization. New or
Gently.
gently used. Right.
Yes.
So if you've got that purse that went from a purse to like the diaper bag, maybe just assess it before you try and part ways with it.
And if
That's
you don't
fair,
have a
right?
purse, come join us. It'll
Yeah.
be a fun evening, and we look
I don't
forward
think-
to seeing
listen,
a lot of people there to support the event.
Like I said, my wife and I are wine drinkers, and I feel like I'm trying to think if we have anything in our schedule this Friday. So I don't have an excuse for why we won't be there.
Yeah, come on
to
in.
support
An
this.
excuse to go out.
Right. Plus, then when she bids on something, I get competitive.
For the kids.
It's for the kids. I bid things up. I was really mad that I didn't win any cake at the cake auction this year. Not for the sheer. I mean, I got into it, right?
Right.
And then I was bidding up this one thing, and they're like, "Oh, that's for the little Muskie team," and I was like, "Well, where's their bid at?" And they're like, "Oh, don't worry, they'll come in at the end," and they did. But in the spirit of it, I bid on a couple other things, and they didn't call me, so that's fine. I'm just a little bitter about it. You know what I'm going to do?
More money for a purse.
Right. I'm going to buy this, even with the real skinny strap thing. Right. I
Then
keep
you can
looking.
wear it across your body.
Right, thank you.
or-
Yeah, look at
There
that.
you go.
Look. Nice.
I
It's
think
like a
that
little
looks
satchel.
nice with your blue.
Thank you.
Yes.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's stuff in this one. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. There's like a army picture of someone.
Oh, that's
we might need
interesting.
to get that back to somebody.
No, I'm totally serious.
Oh, that is.
There's
That's
an
a
army
great
picture.
I
too.
don't
Says
think
my
they
dad
want
on the
to.
back.
They don't want to get rid
That
of
is
it.
crazy.
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
we'll have
better-
to find
yes.
those.
And then there was a name tag in there too. So
Oh, well, maybe that'll
did
help
somebody
us
just
figure out.
Ryan?
You
Did you
might
find
wanna-
this in the store? There's
You might
$300
wanna
in
empty your
here.
bags before you donate.
No, there's not. I'm gonna stop going through purses on live television. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna stop doing that right now. Right. Wait, is that your Emily? Oh, okay. Even better. Stop zooming in on me. I already feel awkward. Why are you gonna zoom in on me? Oh my gosh. At least I know which Emily.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go through all the purses while I'm here? I mean, is that a thing? Do you need me to
Is
do that?
there money?
This one's got
that
a
one has a
tag, so it's
Okay,
pretty
good.
safe.
All right.
You know.
I don't want to. Oh, there's stuff
Oh,
in that
look
one
at,
too.
well, it's the
Oh, it's the
cake.
thing.
Oh,
the
the-
case.
yes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We've got vintage here. Who knows what we'll find in vintage?
There's sequins
Sweating
in that
because
one.
I'm nervous now that I'm
Oh, replacement.
intruding.
Yeah, extra
Oh my
sequins.
gosh. Look at that
This
one.
is a vintage
I
one.
could pull this off. Look at that. It's very sequenced, right? Tortoise
I'm not
shell.
gonna lie to you, I kind of have my eye on that one.
Oh, really? All right. Well, we'll see if you have the highest bid
See
on
how-
Friday.
Oh, I see some competition.
See how competitive you are, Tony.
I am pretty competitive when it comes to bidding on things. You don't even want to know what's in that one. Gold coins, everybody. All right. Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it.
you.
This Friday is the event. Can we show the event info one more time on screen before I get even more uncomfortable looking through purses and finding things? Tri-T Chapter GO. This is their event this Friday, 6 till 8, and you're going to help send local girls to a wonderful camp. It's a great opportunity. It's a national organization. If this is your first time hearing about Tri-T, come on out this Friday, support the cause, and you could take home something that is truly one of a kind, and $20 to get in on the Louis Vuitton bag. I would say to folks that have their eye on that, you can buy more than one ticket probably, right?
Absolutely.
If somebody wants to just, I mean, if you look at it this way, if it's worth over $1,000, buy $500 in tickets.
It's
Or
a
try.
donation to the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's that? If you want to improve your odds of winning, and it's a win-win to help out the young girls, Millie is laughing at me like that's a bad idea. I've had worse ideas, Mill. Like
Just
looking through
lowers her
purses
odds,
online.
that's why.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay, so please don't bid against Millie on anything either. You what? You bought
wow.
5 tickets? Well, Millie's in it to win it. She's in it
That's
to
a
win
great
it.
idea.
All right, Becky and Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
I hope to see you on Friday. Good luck with
Yes,
everything.
thank you.
And,
Thank you for the opportunity.
Listen, I hope you continue this event. This is such a great idea. And let me know when you start to get donations in if I need to go through them. I'm happy to,
There you go.
awkwardly go through. Oh, what's in this? It's a surprise as well. All right, let's go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. Ryan Broderson's going to help awkwardly gather these purses and bags for the ladies. Thank you, Ryan. We could have had Betsy, but we like to make Ryan. He's an expert handler. Ryan also will be modeling these on Friday. He just doesn't know that yet. It's not a bad idea, right? I just got asked to help out at a Gilda's Club event. They're like, can you wear a tie and whatever? And I'm like, well, why not have guys model the bags on Friday for the Tri-T? Give Tony enough wine and he'll do what he needs to. Mike, if you got any of that ground beef, we're still rolling. I can promote it for you. If you want to bring some over, I can send a cam, whatever you need. So we're looking at CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. That's a toaster oven and a blender and a crock pot. Keep in mind, when you need stuff like that, you can find it right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you're thinking, you've got that toaster oven that is just a little crusty, right? That's one of those things you probably don't clean that often. You ever notice that? And you're like, well, the toaster oven's seen better days. Come out and buy a new one. Don't clean it. That's the way to do it. All right, Mike Church handing me a giant tube of ground beef. This is marvelous. $1.89 a pound? Is that right? Oh my goodness. Look at this. You can feed your family and defend yourself in a fight while supplies last. $1.89. This is longer than my arm, almost longer than my arm. $1.89 a pound. How many pounds is that? That's 10 pounds. That's a great deal. Betsy, show me, will ya? You could use it as if you need to keep your face cold. Maybe that. Wow, that's a lot of ground beef. I love you, ground beef. $1.89 a pound. That's the real deal right there. That's 10 pounds of ground beef while supplies last. All right, check that out. That's a good deal. Corey Doffelt saying, thank you again for having us back on the show. No, thank you, Corey. Headbangers for Hayden. So that's 2 great events in 2 days. Events are happening. Again, the Tri-T Chapter GO Silent Purse Auction is this Friday, February 22nd from 6 to 8 at Wine Nuts, downtown Muscatine. And on Saturday is the 2nd annual Headbangers for Hayden event at Contrary Brewing that helps support local families with children battling some serious illnesses. And I know that it's it's a great thing that the Doffelts are able to continue honoring Hayden's legacy by having an event like that, and I hope that you'll consider coming out this Saturday. I feel like it's going to be a good week, despite the fact, again, that we are looking at a chance for more snow Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So what does that mean? They're going to cancel school on Wednesday, possibly? And why is it another one of those 6 to 8 inches of snowstorms? Why does that have to be the case? And I'll say this again. I know that we got, 4 inches of snow yesterday. At least it was the powdery kind. You got rid of it. And maybe that's what we'll get Tuesday night. But can this be it? Can we just stop with this? March is almost here, right? Daylight savings time is going to happen. We're going to start to have daylight later in the day. I want to have a spring, and then I want to have a summer, and then a fall, and then I just want to skip winter next year. We've gotten almost 50 inches of snow this winter. Do you know that? That's a lot. And the other thing that I'm concerned about, maybe I'm paranoid, does this mean that we're going to have flooding? Because isn't that how it works? I don't know if they've gotten as much snow up north, but as things start to come down the mighty Mississippi River, will she spill her banks? I hope not. But this is yuck. Yuck. I'm just angry about my driveway. I should have cleaned it off better. I still have some of the salt. That 50-pound bag that I bought, I have just used it sparsely enough to where I'm hoping that this is the last that we need to use it, is this Tuesday into Wednesday. All right. A couple exciting things to tell you about before we get to the job board and wrap up. We have a Make My Monday deal going on right here, right now at Hy-Vee. Fuel saver, right? So for every $25 you spend in the dairy department, you are going to get 10 cents off per gallon. That includes things like eggs and milk and orange juice and yogurt. Let me name everything that's in the dairy department. It's a lot. So spend $25, get 10 cents off. It can add up quickly. And if you don't want to pay full price at the gas pump, reminder to you, of course you know this, Hy-Vee is the only place that can save you money on the gas pump when you buy your groceries. It's true. True story. I've also heard that some other places around town are going to where you have to check out things yourself. That's just taking a job from somebody. We're not doing that. If anything, we're hiring people. So another added advantage on the list of many. So don't miss out on that fuel saver going on today, part of Make My Monday. Then this Friday, 22nd here at the store, starting at 10 a.m., this is a big deal. If you love hand-breaded tenderloin sandwiches, and why wouldn't you? Last time we did this, we sold a lot of them. $1.99 hand-breaded tenderloin sandwiches this Friday. It's back and bigger than ever because we're going to have 3,000 of these ready to roll. This Friday only, 10 to 7, $1.99 hand-breaded tenderloin sandwich. Add a side for $1. Does that mean that I will be hand-breading tenderloins again like I did last time to the tune of 450 of them? I'm willing, if they need me. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. So whether it's lunch, dinner, or both, there is no limit. You can load up however many you need. It is while supplies last, so keep that in mind. We're trying to make it till 7 p.m. 3,000 tenderloins is a lot. Do I think we'll sell out again before 7? Probably, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. Based on the fact that the last time we did this, people were buying them right when it started. So this is 10 a.m. this Friday. We'll keep reminding you every day this week. The most delicious sale of the year is back once again. $1.99 hand-breaded tenderloin sandwich. They were really good. And yes, I did have one last time we did this. Doesn't matter if you're on a diet or not. There is nothing more Midwest than a hand-breaded tenderloin sandwich that is so big that it hangs off. Why even have a bun? Just hangs off the bun anyways. But the good thing about our tenderloin sandwiches, the buns are made fresh in the bakery right over there. Bakery is right back there. So that's a great deal. That's this Friday starting at 10 a.m. Tonight, we are doing Breaking Bad trivia, right? That starts at 6 o'clock. You've still got room to come play some trivia if you would like to. Free to play. We'll have prizes for first, second, and third place. Get ready to go. Breaking Bad trivia. 6 o'clock tonight. I can't believe this is here. I'm telling you, February is over. We might as well just start talking about March at this point, right? It is a short month. Holy pickles. Breaking Bad trivia. Hope to see you there. That'll be a good time. And then tomorrow at noon, plant-based cooking returns. We will talk to Hy-Vee dietitian Kara Zigament around 9 a.m. tomorrow. Get ready for plant-based cooking. It's at noon. This month, it's Fresh and Fabulous Fair. Say that 3 times fast. Noon till 1, $5 donation. Great samples, great recipes, great time, great people, plants, talking to plants, plant-based cooking. You know what won't be at plant-based cooking are 10-pound rolls of ground beef. So that will not be there. Not something they're going to be using, but that's all right. While supplies last, here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Now, if you're watching this at night and you started the show at 10:30, these could be sold out. $1.89 per pound. This is a 10-pound tube of ground beef. And it's also a sword. You can knock somebody out with this. Not that we're going to try, but Ryan, please come over here so I can try and knock you out with this 10-pound of ground beef. No, just catch, though. It's fantastic. So many burgers, right? So many things you can make with this. Burgers. sloppy joes, meatballs, if you want to, if you'll have it. Tacos, burritos, other stuff. You know me and my culinary background. All right, so it's going to be a busy week. We're going to have fun. Tomorrow on the show, as I mentioned, Hy-Vee dietitian Kara Zigeman at 9. And then with the City of Muscatine Public Works, Brian Steinman will be here. Imagine how busy they are plowing snow in the city. So shout out to our plow drivers working for the city and for the county. You're doing a great job. Nobody says that to you. We'll say it, and we'll continue to say it. I think you're doing an excellent job. We'll talk to Brian, see how their crew is doing. And it'll be fitting to have Brian on the show tomorrow morning since we are preparing for more snow tomorrow, Tuesday evening. Let's go to the job board, and then we'll get out of here for a Monday, President's Day. This is Mary at Team Staffing Solutions, 109 Lake Park Boulevard, right across the street from Happy Joe's. Mary is looking for customer service peeps. Call her at 563-316-7634 or careers at teamssi.com. Also on social media, easy to find. Brooke, who was on the show last Friday, Brooke McCullough, has first shift machine operators. Get started immediately. That job is in Muscatine, 563-316-7636. I'm looking around and realizing that some people have today off. Chad, you probably have today off, don't you? You do, you lucky devil. All right, CNC operator is needed, $13.60 an hour, second shift in Tipton. If it's not you, it's someone you know looking for a job, 563-316, whatever the rest of their number is. That doesn't have a specific number on it, but you can fill in the blanks. Or just email them, careers at teamssi.com. I am Ron Burgundy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone for Monday. Thanks again to our guests, Corey Dahlfelt with Headbangers for Hayden. That event coming up on Saturday at noon. Also on Saturday is the I Do and Aisle 2 wedding here at Hy-Vee. Holy moly, there's a wedding in the store this Saturday. Congratulations to Kayla and Isaiah. Looking forward to that. And then, of course, thanks to Becky Zeck and Kelly Ricketts talking Tri-T Chapter GO, their purse fundraiser, silent purse auction is this Friday, the 22nd, 6 till 8 at Wine Nuts in downtown Muscatine. If you have someone that you know that we should talk to, feel free to email us your guest suggestions to hyveetoday@gmail.com. Ryan Broderson is probably going to show us the I Do and Aisle 2 graphic. That's what I feel like he was looking for over there. I sent it to him this morning. We're ready to go this Saturday with a wedding at Hy-Vee, the first of its kind. And Corey saying that we could make meatloaf with the 10-pound tube. We could make meatloaf. Good call. The meatloaf. Good idea. $1.89 a pound. All right. Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll see you on Tuesday live at 8:30 or catch the replays weeknight 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. Somebody must be thinking about me. I just scratched my nose on Muscatine Power and Water, Channel 5. Betsy, thanks for grabbing my Starbucks. We couldn't do this show without you. Except we did that one time when you weren't here and Cody was here and Delmer helped as well. Thanks to you, beautiful people at home, for watching. We'll see you soon. Goodbye. Betsy, can you help me?
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.